Hello everyone, welcome back to FoodTech Facts. In today's video, we are continuing part 2 of carbohydrates previous year questions and answers. This session is specially designed for students and aspirants preparing for competitive examinations like CFSO examination, Technical Officer examination, ICAR examination, Food Technology and Food Science entrance exams. Carbohydrates is one of the most important topics in food chemistry and biochemistry, and questions from this area are repeatedly asked in various exams. So in this video, we will discuss important previous year questions along with the answers. So, the 26th question. Which vitamin is closely associated with carbohydrate metabolism? Option A, vitamin C. Option B, vitamin D. Option C, vitamin B1. And option D, vitamin K. So the right answer is option C, vitamin B1. 27th question. The major end product of anaerobic glycolysis in muscles is. Options are acetic acid, citric acid, lactic acid and oxaloacetic acid. Here the answer is lactic acid. Option C, lactic acid is the right answer. 28th question. Which carbohydrate is used in intravenous fluids? Options are cellulose, starch, glucose and lactose. So the right answer is option C, glucose. 29. Which sugar is also known as fruit sugar? So the options are glucose, fructose, lactose, maltose. So among this, which sugar is also known as fruit sugar? It's none other than option B, fructose. 30. Which polysaccharide gives red color with iodine? Options: amylose, glycogen, cellulose and maltose. So the right answer is option B, glycogen. 31. The digestion of carbohydrates begins in. Options are stomach, mouth, small intestine, large intestine. So the right answer is option B, mouth. 32. Which organ regulates blood glucose level through insulin? The options are liver, pancreas, kidney and spleen. So the organ that regulates blood glucose level through insulin is option B, pancreas. 33. The glycemic index measures. Options: protein quality, fat digestion, rise in blood glucose after eating food, vitamin content. Right answer is rise in blood glucose after eating food. 34. Which carbohydrate is used as dietary fiber? Options are glycogen, cellulose, maltose and sucrose. So the right answer is option B, cellulose. 35. Starch consists of. Options are amylose and amylopectin, glucose and fructose, cellulose and glycogen, maltose and lactose. So here the right answer is option A, amylose and amylopectin. 36. Which sugar is formed during germination of seeds? Options are fructose, maltose, lactose and sucrose. The right answer is option B, maltose. 37. Which of the following is a pentose sugar? Options are glucose, ribose, fructose and galactose. The right answer is ribose. Option B, ribose. 38. The reserve carbohydrate in animal is. Options are cellulose, glycogen, amylose and insulin. The right answer is option B, glycogen. Glycogen is the reserve carbohydrate in animals. So here comes the next question, 39. Which carbohydrate cannot reduce Furling solution? Options are glucose, lactose, maltose and sucrose. So the right answer is option D, sucrose. 14th question. Which is the end product of photosynthesis stored in plants? Options are glycogen, starch, lactose and maltose. So the end product of photosynthesis stored in plants is none other than option B, starch. 41. Excess carbohydrate intake is converted and stored as. Options are vitamins, proteins, fat and minerals. Here the right answer is option C, fat. 42. Which carbohydrate is important in RNA structure? Options are deoxyribose, ribose, glucose and fructose. The right answer is option B, ribose. 43. Which carbohydrate is present in honey in large quantity? Options are lactose, fructose, starch and glycogen. The right answer is B, fructose. 44. The enzyme sucrase converts sucrose into. Options are glucose plus fructose, glucose plus galactose, glucose plus glucose, fructose plus galactose. So the right answer is option A, glucose plus fructose. 45. Which carbohydrate forms the exoskeleton of insects? Options are cellulose, chitin, glycogen, starch. The right answer is option B, chitin. 46. Caramelization occurs when sugar is. Options are frozen, fermented, heated and hydrolyzed. The right answer is option C, heated. 47. Which test specifically detects starch? Options are Benedict's test, Biuret test, iodine test, Sudan 3 test. The right answer is option C, iodine test. 48. The main carbohydrate absorbed from the intestine is. Options are sucrose, starch, glucose, cellulose. So the main carbohydrate absorbed from the intestine is glucose. Option C, glucose. 49. Which sugar is least sweet? Options are fructose, sucrose, lactose and glucose. The right answer is option C, lactose. So the last question is the caloric value of carbohydrates is. Options are 2 kilocalorie per gram, 4 kilocalorie per gram, 7 kilocalorie per gram and 9 kilocalorie per gram. So the right answer is option B, 4 kilocalorie per gram. So that's all for today's video. I hope this session on carbohydrates previous year questions and answers part 2 was helpful for your preparation for different examination related to food technology. Keep practicing previous year questions because they help you understand the exam pattern, improve your confidence and identify important topics frequently asked in exams. If you found this video useful, like the video, share it and also subscribe my channel. Thank you.